in the healthcare space, connectivity was missing. When I saw my own dad suffering through problems, he had comorbidities and cardiac issues and dealing with multiple medication, and he was not a compliant patient. So I thought if we have a connected medication management system, that would allow my dad to be better compliant, and that data could be seen by the provider and they could manage my dad's health better.
It's Tony Zhang here. I'm founder of Sbur Decision Lab. We feature entrepreneurs, their stories, and decision making to help you make smarter decisions and achieve success. Enjoy this episode. Can you just quickly tell us your name, company's name, and give us one sentence elevator pitch about your venture?
Absolutely, Tony. First of all, thanks for having me. Thanks for the opportunity to pitch. So my name is Projit Aon, and Nucleus RX is our company. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Nucleus RX. So Nucleus RX is solving the problem of remote medication management. So basically, we have a connected pill dispensing system that allows providers to remotely adjust dosing and dispensing for patients at home.
Why did you pick that as a particular problem to solve? Remote medication dispensing system.
Yeah, two reasons. One, I saw that particularly in the healthcare space, there is no connectivity was missing. So that's my background. My background is the connected technology, and I work for a large company where I built an IoT system connecting millions of devices. And I saw use cases from all over different industries, but healthcare was a miss. And I thought having that patient and provider connectivity is important because that allows for personalized medication. And I'm talking about a decade ago when the idea was incepted in my head. And that was accentuated when I saw my own dad suffering through problems. He had comorbidities and cardiac issues and dealing with multiple medication, and he was not a compliant patient. So I thought if we have a connected medication management system, that would allow my dad to be better compliant, and that data could be seen by the provider and they could manage my dad's health better.
This sounds like a sort of significant help to patients. Now, during this journey, what's the toughest decision you had to make? And how did you make it?
Absolutely. I think the toughest decision was to quit my 2 decades long career. Since my two masters, and then I've been in the industry for over 2 decades, and then the decision to leave a steady paycheck and the career progress ahead of me was the toughest one so far.
So how did you make that decision? Why?
Yes, I think why is important. The purpose is a big reason behind the why, and I think I mentioned to you personal reasons, and then entrepreneurship is in my blood a little bit, and I always wanted to walk that path, but it did not materialize earlier because of my career progression and so on. So that passion was already there, but accentuated again by another kind of vision and passion about solving a major problem that I thought I could be better sort of serve if I did something meaningful in life. So healthcare I thought was something meaningful that I could do. So that was the major driver, but then other things also have to align. So how I felt about at that time at work, did I feel good to continue with my career or not? All those are personal in my personal life with my kids and my family. All of those are important factors in making such decisions, and I felt that everything came aligned around the time when I did make that decision.
So looking back, you have no regret.
I have no regret.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Our healthcare system is broken. And congestive heart failure, or simply heart failure disease, is one of the case in point. Congestive heart failure is a manifested disease affecting mostly senior population with other comorbidities such as diabetes, hypertension, COPD, etc. And it is usually detected in a hospital setting. And when the patients are discharged, they're discharged with a bunch of medication. So adding to their complexity of compliance. On top of that, providers struggle with losing control of the patients because they have to optimize medication so that the patients can obtain their stability of quality of life, right? So that leads to a constant rehospitalization, and the cycle continues. No wonder congestive heart failure is the number one cause for 30-day readmission in the United States. And many of you may know already that 30-day readmission is not paid for by Medicare. And there are other penalties included with it. So number one, patient compliance is a difficult challenge with congestive heart failure patient disease and diseases like that. And second, with the providers losing control of the patients when they go home, it's extremely difficult for them to bring them back and optimize medication, leading to deterioration of health and readmission cycle. Nucleus RX helps with both of those problems. We have created a virtual care platform with the medication management at the center of it. So we have a patented pill dispensing system that connects with providers' EMR system. So we read the prescription remotely, program the device at patient's home, so they can manage their medication very easily on a day-to-day basis. Imagine you fill up your Keurig machine for 30 to 60 days of meds, and it dispenses when the time is ready for dispense. It reminds, and patients comply. On top of that, importantly, the same system allows providers to titrate a changed medication remotely. For example, dosing update or dosing dispense update, stopping a medication. That can all be done remotely. And that's how we're solving both these problems. My name is Projit Aon, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Nucleus RX. My background is distributed and connected large-scale technology products. And my co-founder Ashok brings a clinical mix to the team. We're supported by a great team of advisors spanning clinical, business, regulatory, and technology. The market opportunity is fairly large. Virtual care is just taking off. And today, heart failure virtual care market is about $2 billion, and our SOM is about 260 million. Currently, we are live in rural Ohio with live patients with the Tier 1 health systems. It is funded by NIH, by the way. And we recently signed another CTA with a Pittsburgh-based Tier 1 health system and a few other in the pipeline. Our product is IRB ready and almost go-to-market ready. We have two granted patent, and our clinical path, FDA path, is quite simple. Competitive space, everybody's doing connected care, but intervention is all manual. That's where we're differentiating. We're bringing intervention systematic and proactive. We're raising $3 million to support our go-to-market accelerated and also R&D for scaled manufacturing. Thank you.
Now you have heard of the story and the investor pitch. Where are you on your startup journey? What decisions are you wrestling with? Comment below or take a quick survey and we'll let you know right away how investor ready you are.